Welcome back to the show, everybody. I am still your reigning, defending, hold it, undisputed SNK God King, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Let it, yo, hold it, like, let that energy in, baby, because, yo, we about to get live, but, yo, speaking of God Kings, pound it. Everybody's favorite, everything, the Green Monster, Squish Murder, and the Congregation. May you all be praised for holding down my six. Special shout outs to you, Uma. A lot of time, like even at the end of the video, I be shouting out the people and everything. The whole congregation, you just be sitting on your silent kill mode. So I just want to say, month triple to you, you know, I love you, but I'm gonna give you your shots at the front of it because I've been neglecting you. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. Thank you, Uma. Speaking of Squish Murder and the Congregation, how they may all be praised for holding down my six, which is the back of me, by the way, because you niggas can't get away with shit. The ladies who got the front line, setting the world ablaze, the ladies of rage, Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, and Turn Annalise, and Yo Girl, and my Miss Marcy K, Miss Marcy, Home Downey, Unos, Doses, the Races, and Quattro. But most importantly, you rocking right here live with us with your God King, right here on Team GRF TV, and what the fuck? Really, SNK? This is what we're doing. This is how we get down, right? See, I'm kind of mad that the answer was in front of me, and I ain't even catch that hint. I don't think no one did. But looking back at it, well, yeah, that makes sense. Before, however, we get into the work that is what you expect here, I have a special message for all you leak listen ass motherfuckers, for all them niggas that was talking shit when I was doing my KOF 14 thing. I got a video message just for you. So go ahead, go bring Big Sis up in here. We're gonna be back with Big Sis later. Here's what you think about your leak list now, motherfucker. Yes, you did. Yeah. Goddamn straight. Uh-huh. Yup. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yes, you did. Oh, don't join in. You got on, don't. You got on, don't. You got on, don't. You got on, don't. You thought it was over. Mm-mm. Yes, you did. That's right. That's right. Goddamn straight. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yes, you did. Yeah, you motherfuckers got fucking owned. See, there's a lesson that your God King would like to give to all the good boys and girls who worship properly at the altar, for the dude who brings you the hype. I get the world we live in. You want shit now. And because we have cultivated this society of now, and microwave popcorn and shit, y'all don't know how to be patient no more. Y'all don't. People don't know how to be patient. Everybody wants to be a superstar. But is it worth it? No, because all you motherfuckers just got owned. All of you. And to think I was going to waste this on that Skullomania G shit. Nah, this was the perfect time. And every time a new leak list gets owned, that will be the intro of these videos. Because fuck all y'all. Live. I am so happy. In the instance of another leak bites the dust. But Chain would have been dope. Show would have Jin Chansu, you know what I'm saying, or Chanrei, or whichever twin they were going to throw in there, something Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Let's not get into that right now. Y'all gonna learn yet. Let SNK provide you with the work on their time. That's the lesson to be had here. Real shit. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. Again, People talked mad shit about me when I made the decision of letting SNK have their own time, because there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. That rock shit still bullshit. The whole KOF 14 leak was bullshit. We need to learn to enjoy things on a slow burn and have fun again, and not being, I need to have Twitter followers, or I need a clickbait article for my website that ain't making no fucking money. I get what you're trying to do, and from a hustler, from one hustler to another hustler, I understand. See, you are talking to the man that, when it comes to where you're watching this video right now, who reinvented the goddamn remix. So trust me, Uncle Triple understands what it means to be Kang Dangling #1 in the whole thing. Because remember, former YouTube World Heavyweight Champion of the world. Even your favorite person can't say they had the #1 video in the day on all of YouTube. I can say that multiple motherfucking times. Please speak for myself, but that was a different era. But again, your guy King's bragging on himself, but I'm making a point. Uncle Triple gets it, okay? I understand that you trying to grasp for that I need one more follow. I need somebody, I need them subscribes, them likes, them bells, hit them motherfuckers. But is it really worth ruining somebody else's enjoyment to get what they want out of it? So that you can have a shine for 5 seconds? So the next time one of you motherfuckers decide to fucking leak something with your dumb ass, think about that. Think about how you ruining somebody else's fun. Think about how the hard work of the men and women who grind hard to make the things you love, how that gets taken from them when trailers get leaked and rosters get leaked and things that are not supposed to come out do. Your actions affect more than your view and subscriber and your follow account. From Uncle Triple to you. So, if you give me a moment, because I had to own up the whole motherfucking internet, I actually have to put the video back because we've got to do that. So, I'm going to do that. Okay, so cool. Alright, so, now that I've owned the fucking internet, again, how about we actually get to some trailer analysis, because that is what you come here for. So, with all of that being said, little sis, I need you to literally illuminate this darkness, even though the shine is real on Uncle Triple. Give them what they need so the God King can deliver them like only I can. So there you go. We are going to have some fun with this thing, because we've got a lore dump, because you need to really understand the history of Benimaru, Nikaido, and teams. And then I've got this breakdown, and we've really got to discuss like what the fuck's going on at the end of this trailer. And we're not talking about the announcement of a thing you already know, because if you already knew it, you wouldn't be here watching this trailer and watching somebody react to it, or in this case, analyze what the fuck you're looking at, okay? So, with all of that being said, how about we get to work? Now activating the King of Fighters 15 character trailer starring Benimaru Nikaido. .exe. May contain inappropriate content for children. We kick the button for that. Maru Nikaido. Well, let's see. Stop. Big sis, I need you right about now, more than ever. We are literally going to start our analysis at the end of the trailer, and we're literally going to let the trailer loop and then work our way back forward to actually what the hell's going on combat-wise. Ladies, gentlemen, however you identify your fucking self, because it's 2021, I gotta give everybody respect. Your pronoun, whatever. I'm God. If you're asking me, I'm God/God, but you already knew that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Benimaru Nikaido, Shune, and Meitenkun, Team Hero, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the question I got is, How did Benimaru get stuck with this babysitting gig? I have no clue. I don't know whether that's more that I should have wrote that manga shit, that I should have played KOF 14 story mode. I don't know what's going on here. But I have some clues. The only thing I actually remember is the interactions that Tongue had with a lot of the characters in KOF 14. So it literally wouldn't surprise me that if these two kids needed a leader, that Benimaru gets stuck with the job. This leaves a lot of possibilities, and the one I'm landing at, the three sacred treasures are going to be a team. Because unless they really finna go back to Kyo and Iori do things separately and then they make a team together and Shizuru's available as part of a women's fighters team or she's an edit character herself, I'm not sure. It would be wonderful if the three of them showed up as a team. But there are also other options you have because of Benimaru's history as he jumped forth through teams. The Orochi Saga was the Orochi Saga. The number 2, the Team Japan, the whole way through, even though he had some stints on other special teams that you unlock, especially in KOF 98, just so that we're putting it out there for you. There are actually things out there. You know, when we get to actually talking about KOF 98 on Diary of a Game War, I'll talk to you about some of those special teams that Benimaru was a part of. So we'll get to that. One of those teams, just so you know, is Benimaru, Robert, and Andy. Think about that for a second, about why the three of them would be a special hidden team. Just think about that. Keep that in your brain, right? So, after the King of Fighters 98, you know, and more of that lore stuff, we have a division of the storyline of where it's going. Because I'm just mentioning this just so I can enunciate this, make this longer, and make you sit in your goddamn seat longer. We got the King of Fighters 99 over here, and we got the King of Fighters EX over there. So, are we getting close to Moe in this game? I don't know. But I figured I could mention KOF EX and all the special stuff that game does. Note to self, play Brawling Blood on the channel. That game's fucking awesome. Cool, okay, so note to self, play Neo Blood, play Howling Blood. Got it. The King of Fighters 99 saw Benimaru end up on the backside of King K-Dash, which was the hero team of K-Dash, Maxima, Benimaru, and Shingo, because, you know, that's a thing that happened. However, 2000 is where Benimaru got his first chance to lead his own team, with Benimaru, Shingo, Lin, and Seth as part of Team Benimaru in KOF 2000. KOF 2001, things would go back to normal. You would get your whole Japan team with Shingo in the 4th spot because, you know, teams of 4, because that's a thing, right? So, dream match game, back to business. We're in G.O.D territory now, technically, because of the thing. Now, just so again, we're in more of, I get to say more games in this game's canon. Division again. The King of Fighters 2003 over this way. The King of Fighters Maximum Impact over here. Yes, for the record, just so in case anybody asks, the division of where Maximum Impact happens at the same time when KOF 2003 would happen, because it is a true representation of G.O.D. You got characters like Rock Howard in there, so that is your magical clue that retelling of Fatal Fury in space takes place at the same time KOF would have been in this alternate canon, just so we're mentioning it, right? KOF 2003 brought back the Team Japan or Team Benimaru because he also led that team with Shingo and Goro Daimon, while both Kyo and Iori were both edit characters. Shizuru was the boss. The three of them came together as the Three Sacred Treasures team. Now, in 2003, because this needs to be said, and I wish I kind of had a visual for this. I didn't even think we was going to get this far, but go play KOF 2003 either... I would suggest a boss hack or preferably play the PS2 Xbox version and take a look at the squares for Kyo, Iori, and Shizuru. Because in KOF 2003, the characters are color-coded by team. The Three Sacred Treasures team are all in white. So that's why you know there's a team. After that, their third character on that team, Shizuru Kagura, got one of these to the back and snatched by the hero Ash Crimson. we get to best KOF game in history, the King of Fighters 11. And Benimaru ended up on the backside of that team with Elizabeth and Dulon because I still don't quite understand how that team came together, even though I understand the lore of. I want to know who in the director's chair was like, Benimaru needs to be on this team with this French lady this English French lady with big giant tits and this smoke ninja. Okay, I'm being stupid. He's not a smoke ninja. I'm being dumb, but we'll call him Smoke Ninja. It makes it easy for me because he's from a ninja clan, you know. He's technically Sasuke. You know, does that make you happy? Dulon is Sasuke. You can do whatever the hell you want with your fanfics or those pictures you probably shouldn't be drawn on DeviantArt, you motherfucker. So, understanding all of this, things went back to normal. The King of Fighters rebirth. We don't call it by its actual real name because that's kind of disrespectful to do. Damn, I love the King of Fighters 12 more than I have any business doing. Question, why can I not find the menu thing for KOF 12 in any soundtrack that I own for that game? Don't know. Figured I'd mention it. Somebody in the comments get at me, let me know where I can find that before I have to do it my fucking self. And then the King of Fighters 13 and 14, Team Japan was on hit. And that is Benimaru on teams after the Net Saga. So I'm glad we had that conversation. I want to know how this happened. I want to literally understand how in the fuck this ended up the way it did. As someone who is the God King of everything this is, how did I not see this? Okay? Like, I don't know how to feel. You know? I don't know how to feel, right? Like, I am sitting, like, I literally sat and watched this trailer, and it was like, I'm sitting up here, like, cause see, let me, actually, you know what, bring it back to me for a minute, because I want to talk to y'all directly when I say what it is I'm finna say, right? I want to take y'all back to last night when the trailer initially came out. When they said Benimaru on YouTube, and it's kind of like, well, I guess they showing this in just whatever order they got characters ready. Like, and it's like, and I'm sitting up here watching the trailer, and it was like, as soon as the trailer started, and and like my brain like actually registered what the fuck Benimaru is wearing, and it's like, how in the fuck did I not see this? Like, SNK literally put the answer in front of the world, and we all missed that one. Even your God King, and I'll admit that, but it's like, things like this are what make it exciting, because my expectations have been shattered. You couldn't have told me in a leak, because see, here the thing is, in a leak list, nobody in their mama would have believed this would be your hero team. Nobody. Nobody. You would have thought at this point a lot of things. Like, because here are a couple of thoughts that were rolling around in my brain when I was trying to figure out who would be their third. Last week, we talked about Chain Senzai and how even in a leak list, that made sense because of his relation to Tung Fu Ru and Tung Fu's then relation to both Mei-Tin Kun and Shunei. So yeah, that makes sense. Even the Jin twins and all the allusions I made to them so long ago on the blog about how they might be their reincarnation, Jin Scrolls, Geese Howard, blah blah, whatever, right? Another thing would have possibly been Mian, because she's from China too. So it's like, you throw her in there, it's like, yo, we just need somebody to fill the team roster. But maybe maybe what it's saying is Shunei ain't ready to lead a team. Even though it's like, but here's the weird thing. It's been 2 games in a row, and your protagonist is not leading a team. All of your protagonists have led a team in one way or another, whether they were the focus or not, in instances where they were actually on full team. Because, see, you gotta say that because you gotta diversify your motherfucking bonds. Because Kyo Kusanagi, right? Even when he ain't the hero, he leading the team. He's the leader of the 3 Sacred Treasures team for all intents and purposes, right? K-Dash is always the leader of Team K. That's why they call it the damn team, right? Shunei, 2 games in a row, Tom was their leader in KOF 14. Benimaru was the leader now. And no, I did not forget about Ash, because anytime he was part of a team, he led it. In both 2003 and 11 and 13, he was an edit character. I could do this all day long. All day long. And I will continue to. Remember, you got owned earlier. Yeah. So, we are in interesting fucking territory. See, SNK took the kid gloves off. Teams could be anything now. Given the craziness of 14 and all these random people just showing the fuck up all of a sudden, all these dead SNK bosses or whatever, anybody could be doing anything now. And I like how that feels. This is going to be a fun one. But we've done all the talking we're going to do. Maybe that we're 20 minutes in and I spent what, the intro was a good 2-3 minutes because I had to talk to Uma, and then I owned you niggas. Then we watched the trailer, and then I spent like 10 minutes talking about Benimaru and team because lore is important and you should know your fucking lore. You want the fucking violence. I got what you need. So, trailer. Let's wrap this up, shall we? Shatter all expectations. Tune in next week for more information. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna give you what you need now. Come on. Big Sis is back. Okay. Let's... Do I even need to say nothing about Mr. You can't... Wait. Can't even talk. So hype. Can't even talk. Is there anything that we can say about you can't nerf this dude? Because you can't nerf this guy. I wonder who's less nurseable. Benimaru, Steve Fox. Let him get in the ring and let him figure out who we can't nerf the most. Because damn. Shout out to Tekken, because Uncle Leroy. shout out to my Uncle Leroy. What's good? You know what I'm saying? You know, just shout out to Fakuran. What's good? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on in Tekken right now. Like, are we getting Kiryu or not? Because, am I on strike from a game I haven't played in 2 seasons? I don't know. Like, literally, I lived through Tekken through meme videos from that Tendo dude and, you know, the main man Sweet whenever the fuck I really actually want to listen. And shout out to Arsenal T, too, with the meme videos. And shout out to Masood, all them with the Tekken meme videos and shit. Like, y'all make watching Tekken fun. Don't make me want to play that motherfucker any fucking less, because if I want to play a Tekken, there's a game called Tekken Tag 1. I'll go play that. Or Tekken 3. Or Tekken 4, that game you don't like. Or Tekken 5 point, whatever the version on PS2 was. Because, you know, that's the thing. Why are we talking about Tekken right now? Trailer, please. Thank you. Look at... Violences are about to begin, and something's wrong with my headset. I don't know what's going on. I think it's starting to get a short in it. That would suck. Okay, no, bad screen, bad, you don't go away. We need to back this up, so. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, before we get started, let me see, where is that at? Here we are. Hi, Cat fan, I am sweating like a Hebrew slave right now. Why? I am not a Hebrew slave. I am not a Jewish man, but I believe in God. I've just figured that we talk about that right now because religion's really important when you're talking about fighting games and shit. Am I right? Or am I right? So, I'm gonna do this. Oh, that feels good. That's that shit right there. In other news, where is that? All is Lord. Got me needing some Marvel, so. Gonna take the hit off that. Let's see here. So, we should be approaching frames any moment now. Let's start with the changes to this stage. We got Kenny Omega Sweeper Chicks over here. we got screens over there. This is some KOF 96 shit for your ass. So I'm just letting you know, and there's still Master Barnes, but you know it what. That's close standing C according to my notes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring my notes over here properly so I can see. So we got close standing C. We got standing D right here, just hitting with the work. Look at Master Barnes, he's really getting into this right now. Just shout to him. Crouching D. You know what I'm saying? Crouching D. I'm like, damn, I'm like him and Terry look mad. Him and Terry Rodgers look mad different. Like, real shit. I'm like, hey, yo, they using a classic. They got classic KOF, the classic KOF 96 logo over here, and the KOF 14 shit, and all these trophies and shit. That's kind of fucking dope. I'm like, I wrote some of these things in my notes, mainly the whole comparison to the KOF 96 to Japan China stage. That's the one that where they fighting on like that overpass or whatever, and it's like those things in the background, like it's special for Athena and then for everybody else it's kind of ad because she's a psychic idol or whatever. But anyway, continuing this work here, crouching D, close standing D right here, just go damn, they took that motherfucker hard. Jackknife kick, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, your command normals are important. They are command normals, super important. You gotta have those, right? You gotta have command normals. What we got next? Get this. Cause I was examining this earlier. They call it a front suplex, but Ted Kun lands on his like he landed on his neck. That's more than the suplex, because see, if you're doing a proper suplex, you know what I'm saying, like you supposed to help your people protect their neck on the way down so you don't break their shit. But this is KOF and not professional wrestling. But you know, I'm a wrestling nerd. We're not gonna do that right now. Watch the Savagery. We got a special Catch a Spectacular version coming this weekend before the Royal Rumble, which summarizes like this: please, Big E win the Royal Rumble, take the title off Roman Reigns, because you know, tribal chief shit is cool, but I want to see Big E with the heavyweight title continue, please. Standing A, because, you know, that's a thing. Crouching C, because, you know, that's a thing. Crouching C, that's wonderful. Oh, look at that. The flying drill kick, you know what I'm saying, done by down and D in the air, you know what I'm saying. We're going to see more of this later, because I have a little question about that. In another episode of Throw, that's the catching suit right there. You do that with forward and C. Look at that. Look at the swagger of this man. Look at this man sway this like. Go in there, okay. Doing all that cool shit, man. Benimaru, you that nigga. Real talk. And look at that. Look at that. See. I think what we like to call that in the hood, I think the word you're looking for is bitches. Bitches! But seriously though, like I really appreciate how much this stage has changed in the 2 weeks since we literally saw it. So I'm like, this is dope as hell. Like, yo, I'm glad they're making these changes. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Yeah, that's the crouching B, because, you know, it is what it is. But there's something to this, though. Repeated crouching B's. Giri into the Inazuma Sandan Giri, but it literally gets better than this, because you've literally got to understand that there's a thing to this. You're gonna have to trust me, because this is the part of the video I have been looking forward to, because I literally have questions now, because we're literally looking at right now how counter hits work in this game. Counter hits give me my notes back, computer. Damn. Anyway, counter hits. And I was saying again, computer. Damn it, Windows 10 and only then me having multiple screens. Anyway, counter hits in this game put your opponent in an extended stagger state, and on top of that, you can now cancel and do technically, even if this wasn't on counter hit, you can cancel from a normal to a command normal. So, even though that, because I know this is hitting on counter hit, this may just be a normal thing you can do now for characters with air normals. Now, there have been in the history of the King of Fighters series, namely our beautiful psychic idol, Miss Athena Asamiya, who could always do that, because what is it? It's usually done with jumping C, forward B, where you do like that, where Athena does that elbow and then she do that little booty pop. Or it's more of like a kickoff or whatever that you usually can go booty pop and then do like a Phoenix Arrow after it. So this is not new to the series, but given that Benimaru can do it now, this might just be fair game for anybody in the series now, which I think is really dope. Please finish drilling this, man, because you know it is what it is. But here's where we get some new shit. See, he thought he finna hit him with that tongue joint. No, you're wrong, sir. Super Inazuma kick is back after being absent from KOF 14. Last saw in the King of Fighters 13. It's good for Benimaru to have, another anti-air. So I'm wondering, does he have like anti-air by Jenkins? So I'm wondering, does he have anti-air by Jenkins? So I'm just wondering if that's the case or not, because in games where he has that move, a lot of times he doesn't have the anti-air version. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not they're gonna allow him to have more than one anti-air. But it is what it is. So there's the finish of your kick. One more time for the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get those frames in there. Anti-air, little nephew. Take one to take that Super Inazuma, son. Catch that work, please. Oh, we're about to get this in work. Here's your Maximo combo for the video today, children. Close standing C. You know, not only that because he is flashing yellow that this is an EX Raijinken, because you know this because Shune is frozen, and that is normally what that move does on EX, and has been like that since the King of Fighters 13. Anyway, right, Meito, normal, and super cancel into Max Raikoken. As such, right there. Look, that work is beautiful. One more time for the hood, please. No. Yeah, we'll take it from this. Yeah, cross the beat, Take this anti-air, bitch. And here, one more time for the hood. Standing C, EX Raijinken, Raimeito, Raikoken! Just like that. You could be Raikoken! More like how Benimaru pronounced this, but yeah. So, it was same max mode is still mostly the same. Now, I want to retake a look at this because I want to know if, because see, this is my assumption, because I'm like, this wasn't in my notes, it was just something that I noticed as I was taking a look at it frame by frame, right? I think he started out in max mode. Because I don't think that there was, because it's like, we don't know yet. I mean, get this sweat off the side of my ears. Ew. Anyway, I don't know because we don't know that. How does canceling in the max mode work? It's like, is it still like KOF 14, hit the button, run up to continue stuff? Is it like other games where you can just do it in the right time, especially when you talk about King of Fighters 2002 or activating Hyperdrive in 13 and things of that nature? No one knows. So we still haven't seen an example of somebody starting something, activating max mode and doing it. We have to take the assumption that the last two things we saw from both Mei Tenkun and what we're seeing for Benimaru right now are combos that actually start in max mode first. So, one more time for the hood. We start at standard C, EX Raijinken, Raimeito, Max Raikoken. Booyah! Heating with the wizard. Oh, so, our last combo of the video, and now you can see Southtown Sound Beach all right there. And Michael Mack somewhere over in this corner. Look at all that cake right there. Ooh, and KOF balloons. I love balloons. And there's a shark. We all love sharks. Sharks. Anyway, what we got in the building right now. So, for standard C, cancel Benimaru Rising Shot. So, here's my question. Well, actually, no. I ain't gonna say nothing. Let's just watch it first, and then we'll talk about it. So, bang. So, I'm gonna let it finish because I just want to watch it first because I didn't want to like explain it while it's happening, even though it's kind of my job to explain it while it's happening. So, here's my... Okay, I need more frames. Okay, so... More frames, please? Okay, we'll take it from the rising shot, right? Bang! So, the thing is, this is a level 1. Because if it was anything, we would have saw it, and then there's this, right? Because if you remember for our last example, is actually, you know what? We'll take it back. We'll take it back even further. So, but remember, close standing C, EX Raijinkin, right, mate? So, this is a max. This is a max right here. It don't look like the rising shot we just saw, and it don't look what I'm assuming is the climax version of the Raikoken. Just assuming this is a max version of a Raikoken here. So, establishment, ladies and gentlemen, booyah, just like that. Okay, so we can run it back. That standing C, same, letting that slow go. Benimaru Rising Shot. So I'm assuming, so this is max. So this is max. This is critical. Cause see, I'm like, the whole world distorted. Bang! Here! Actually, no, let's you know what? That's a frame. I like it. I still haven't decided on what frame we're gonna use for the video, but here's my question as I peek over at my computer, which is at 22% and updating. Please don't die, computer. Anywho, understanding this, here's the question. Is what we're looking at how the climax Raikoken is, because actually, I gotta let it finish. Because we watched it once. See, okay. You see this right here? This is simply how the Raijinken looks when you do it. So, here's the question. Does the climax Raikoken lead into this as part of like some big giant cinematic cutscene? Or because we're assuming that that's a max Benimaru Rising Shot. So that's 2 meters. Your climax is a 3, so that's 5. This would need technically 2, 5, and whatever this is. So we got one or two things going on. Either what I'm assuming are maxes, or just when you do them in max mode, activate level 2s but only cost 1 meter, because even given the math, it would be 1, 3, 6 meters. So we're either looking at a game that has 6 meters or 8 if we're really technically doing the math, or this is technically a 5 meter combo, and it's just that if you hit the climax Raikoken, it just ends in a cutscene into the Raijinken. Don't know. Makes no sense. But KOF with more than 5 meters. Well, there are KOF with more than 5 meters, but you only can find them in bootleg MVS systems, but we're not going to get into that right now. Why is the final boss of that game the sun? Why? I don't know. It's just weird. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2003. But seriously, though. Seriously, I don't know. And literally some of why this video came out how I did was me trying to figure out like how I'm going to explain a thing that I'm not sure about. Because again, let's just take it from the top. One more time for the hood. Let's just take it from the top. Nope. Too close. Okay, so okay, let's get some more. Okay, so you can do this. Da, 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 da. Thank you. So there we go. Far standard C. A little distortion. So is this distortion a level 1 or a level 2? I'd say that's a max. And then because see, look, cause it do is similar how like in KOF when you do like a max version, how it does like that little cutscene or whatever. This right here is him fully distorting the world with like this red glow. And this is him, and this has to be him either the move ending in this thing, or this has to be meter. So it's like this would technically mean that in this analyzation of it, you can have up to 6 meters now. This is literally going to change the game. Now, not saying and notwithstanding that this doesn't have this history, because, you know, KOF 11 did it with super cancels and the dream cancels, and, you know, you had the skill bars that sat up here and kept it to where you needed all that to do these things, and how KOF, and that's one of the things I kind of look at KOF 11 be like, why do you need skill meters? But they were trying to balance, they were trying to use the skill meter to balance the tag system, so that's the thing, that's why I accept it and appreciate it, but I still wish that you can go dumb. And that's one of the things I really appreciate about KOF 14, that KOF 14 let you go dumb with the cancels, they let you go dumb to and let you just murk a fool. So we are possibly looking at a KOF game that is shattering your expectations by having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meters. You can have 6 levels of super complication. Oh my god. Like the things you will be able to do. So that makes me wonder, like, if we're really dealing in a game that lets you use 6 meters, how does max mode work in that? How can you really go from DM to SDM to climax, right? Because that's 1, 3, 6. Damn. Not only did they drop this Benimaru on us, but literally shattering expectations by giving you an extra level of super meter. By always giving you the opportunity to do what you always wanted to do, was go from a level 1 to a level 2 to a level 3. That's hella sick. You may finish this combo now, Benimaru. Oh, we're done here, so. Shatter all expectations. Damn. That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. That is your trailer, and Team Hero is complete with your leader, Benimaru, Nikaido. Coming up right behind him, the boy Shune, your pro tag. And Mei-Ten-kun, sleepy boy with all the juice. Cause you got the juice now, baby. Oh, don't mind me. I'm over here looking at this computer I'm trying to update. It's been stuck at 22 the whole time I've been talking. So I'm wondering, like, is it because it's stuck at 22, is it going to do that thing that Windows usually does where it's stuck at one place, then all of a sudden they, like, jump up to, like, 77% or something? I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. But, before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying, appreciate the love on the last joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I had my little brother spook like, huh? Sugumi Sendo? Yeah, went there. I'm glad I dropped that. I'm glad I dropped that knowledge. I did not prepare a dream team this week. I didn't because I was more concerned about making sure you guys understood the lore of Benimaru and teams and stuff like that, that I didn't get to sit down and create your team. So it's like, let's take 2 seconds and let's think of a team right now. Like, just off the dome, this is the first thing that came to my head. The Gen Twins and Yamazaki. Some Fatal Fury 3 shit. Like, I have no idea why at this juncture the Gen twins in their reincarnated states want to be anywhere like near a psycho near like Ryuji Yamazaki, but that would be kind of fun. Like for real, like usually Yamazaki just show up like geese need some work put in. Like I'm here with a knife and I hold one hand in my pocket. If I use both hands, I'll murder your ass for real. Something the Orochi. So yeah, the Gen twins and Yamazaki, that would be kind of dope. So you know what I'm saying? There's your dream team for the week. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't give it much thought. We're not gonna spend 50 years on it. That just seems something that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I really think the more and more we learn about this roster, the more fun I'll get to have, like, at the end of these about having dream teams and things like that. I really honestly want to see the Japan waifu sports team. I'm like, yo, Hanako. I'm like, literally, I just had a thought. I had a thought that interfered with my other one. The thought just going to like, crash, and it's just kind of like, you can't have two thoughts at one time, T. And I'm kind of like, I'm trying. Let me have this. But seriously, Hanako, you got Sagumi, and you got the fusion, the fusion of the Ryokos who trained the new Ryoko to be the Ryoko of the now. So you know, you guys will have fun with that. You know, we got the USA boxing team, and you know what I'm saying. We got the Legacy of Darkness squad. So you know, we doing work. I was reading through some old stuff that other random team of Tung, Lee, and Jubei, that'd be kind of dope. So I'm wondering again, like, because of Nakaru's appearance in KOF 14, are we gonna get some more strange out the way teams? Are we gonna literally have a Samurai Showdown, Last Blade, and then third random character from the other SNK property team? Like, that'd be kind of dumb. But you know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to season 3 of Samurai Showdown come out. Like, but I don't play that game, so I should. I just don't, cause I don't own it. like I own it. Like I can get my hands on it. Like I own it, but I ain't got it. I ain't bought no season passes or nothing. They ain't never went on sale. You know what I'm saying? I should probably play that game. I feel bad. Like, this is me. This is my segment. Is that a 3? No, that's a 3. Yeah, that's a 3. It went up. So we've been here for almost 50 minutes, and it literally went up 1%. One of them. Oh man, she shouldn't have bought that. Like, look, I'm gonna tell my missus business. She bought a computer off Wish. You don't buy shit off Wish, bro. Don't do that ever. Bought it off Wish. Thought it was a good deal. Yeah. Charger broke in like a month, and then we had to buy a replacement charger that then don't technically work because it needs some special Chinese charger that we have no idea how to find. Sad day in America. Blah, blah, blah. But it is what it is. I'm trying to get it updated and stuff. Like it took me forever to charge. Like, it sat there 2 days to fully charge or whatever. And I think that's because it literally had to sit on something. And I don't know why we're talking about this. Before we get out of here, I'm going to take a drink of the water because, you know, your guy can do that. But yeah, last thing I gotta say before we get to the outro and get y'all out of here for the day. I literally do wonder what this means for Kyo. Because given the rest of the characters that we've seen so far, K-Dash and Leona, like, you kind of know where they kind of sort of sit, unless they really finna sit up here and really start tearing shit up. Like, that makes me literally question a character like Leona and about how a Marco Rossi could end up on her team. Literally. Like, there could literally be, like, that Metal Slug crossover type shit literally in your KOF. Because my Metal Slug team, for the record, is Marco Rossi, everybody's favorite waifu, Fiolina Jeremy, and Heihaku Taro. Because I wonder, he got to be able to do more than a Hadouken. He got to be able to do more than that. He probably knows some special karate, like who the hell was in my brain? Who the hell I was thinking of? Hideo from Rival Schools, right? Like, you know, he got that special in Sasuke stuff. Like, you know, he spin around and do a hurricane kick. Like, it'll be interesting to see what kind of move list somebody could cook up for Heihaku Taro. That'll be dope as a motherfucker. I'd love to see that. But regardless of that, your God King has got plenty of more show for all of you. So please, we do ask that you politely sit back, relax, and stay tuned. You know who it is that I'm of course, the one and only G.O.D. Your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King, aka Mr. Pop, Dim Thanks, aka Mr. CRACKCSAINE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dog man. It's 15. Yeah, I can count. Let me see. Yeah, that was 15. Yeah. 15 for the 15. And indeed, I am the baddest monster in existence. And don't you ever, ever, ever forget. Pound it. Everybody's favorite everything. The Green Monster Squish Murder. And the congregation. May you all be praying for holding down my 6. One more time. Uma, thank you for being the silent killer of the group. They don't never see you coming, but they gonna see you coming when you get a knife to your motherfucker. Uma, killer, don't play with her. You might think she's just a friendly unicorn llama. You might think that, but Uma don't play that shit. I'm just letting you know, like for your, like while I get this thing that literally just formed my eye because I got this fan on, real shit. Uma don't play that shit. I'm just letting you know, man. From God King to those who come to worship at the altar, Uma don't play. I'm just letting you know. Speaking of ladies that don't play, thanks to them, I was able to drop another hit of that knowledge and set the world aflame once again. The ladies of Rage are in the building. Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, Turn, Annalise, Sandy, Yo Girl, and my Miss Moss, aka Miss Mossy, home down in Unos, Doses, Thrices, and Quattros. Shout out to Lil Sis, Big Sis, and Big Cuz, always holding down the stuff with me, man. What's really, really, really good. You know what it is. So, y'all know what to do at this point. I'm like, usually the people that make it here are the same people that make it here every weekend. They gonna do that thing. I ain't even gotta say it no more. I'm just gonna see it in the comments. So you, that guy, I'm talking to you. You know what to do. You know what to do. So you're gonna do that thing, and I ain't even gonna make you gonna do it. So do that. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the squadron, man. Everybody showing love. Subscribe button, bells. You know what I'm saying. Social media links are down below. Cash Money, Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Shout out to my boy Drew, aka Young Money Bath, and of course my little brother Ryan Bomber. We had that slugfest. So if you're trying to see 100 matches or the Kohime Inbu, we got that live on the channel. So if y'all trying to see y'all a nice little 100 fight Kumite or whatever, while I'm trying to get my short you weight up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all watch that. Like, yo, it's a 5 hour whole thing. One plan, we supposed to do some work, and it just happened like that, man. So shout out to my little brother, man. He gave me the work, but yo, I learned a lot, and that's what it's called. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. Look, regardless of that, if you can't give with your cash money, tell a friend that God King's doing it live over here, giving you everything you need every single week when it comes to this KOF 15 business. Reigning, defending, undisputed, never losing the motherfucking title. Your God King. But seriously though, we have got plenty of more show for all of you. You're damn straight we do. And we've got it right after these commercial messages. Shatter all expectations. Your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King. The one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. But seriously, thank y'all for tuning in for another one. We'll be here next week for more of that KOF 15 work. And we've got more show for you right after these commercial